What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, the Blu Obsession, back with another video for you guys today. As promised, I'm going to be bringing you guys my end of the month pickup video for, I guess it's September and October. We are now in November, so I figured I might as well get this knocked out, especially before I go out of town for my next work trip. So I'm going to go and go through those today. And also, I want to go ahead and just give you guys a really quick collection update overview. I spent about a good, 3 or 4 hours last night, up till 1 in the morning, rearranging just about my entire collection. I really like how I have it set up now. I'm not completely finished with the reorganization, but I like where it's going so far. So I'm going to give you guys a real quick look at that before I get into the pickups from the last 2 months. Also, if you haven't already, please go check out my last video that I posted about an upcoming Q&A that I'm going to do for you guys. I've already had quite a bit of views on it. A lot of people have submitted some great questions, so I'm really looking forward to answering those for you guys. That video is going to probably still run for another 2 weeks or so. And then when I get back home from my next work trip, I'm going to sit down and we're going to go through all those questions. I can't wait to do that for you guys. I'm really looking forward to it. And as always, if you're not subscribed to this channel and you love big movie collections and Blu-rays and you don't mind hearing me talk all the time, then please hit that subscription button. Don't forget that notification button so you get notified when the new videos drop. As always, follow me on Instagram under the Blu Obsession. I post on there quite a bit as well. So anyway, I'm going to turn this camera around real quick. I'm going to give you guys just an overall view of how I have my collection arranged now. And then we'll get into the pickups. So let me flip the camera around and show you real quick what I got going on here in the Blu Obsession library. Alright guys, here's an overlook of the whole collection. I have to stand like practically back in my kitchen just to get it all in the frame. These shelves are a little over 8 feet tall and they almost touch the ceiling, so they hold quite a bit and they stretch an entire wall and then start encroaching over into my the next wall over. But that's the only way I can make them all fit, and I'm nowhere near done collecting Blu-rays, so you know how that's gonna go. Anyway, I'm gonna go and show you guys just real quick how I have everything laid out. Currently, I got all my TV shows starting off here. This first section, just all the shows that I currently have. I kind of purged out some of them a couple months back of just shows I wasn't gonna watch again or whatnot, or shows I already have on my server. Anyway, so there's that. Got all my comedy kind of, just TV stuff right here as well. Got my Universal, man, the glare, sorry guys. Universal Monsters, these were the releases that came out 2 years ago or so, maybe 3 years ago, I can't remember. They're the glow-in-the-dark slips. I know there's been some additions come out since then, still books and whatnot, but I really like these and don't really want to rebuy them, so these are what I'm sticking with. I like them a lot. Got the 4 Halo films. Yeah, I'm a big Halo nerd, so yeah. And these are just some box sets. Most of them I think are empty at the moment because I have the Blu-rays out on the shelves, but they just look really cool on display. Those of you who know me or follow my channel, you guys know me, I'm a big Schwarzenegger fan. I don't know why, but I love his action films. Terminator is my favorite movie of all time. And you know, it's a toss-up. Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day, man, they're both my favorite movie of all time. So, yeah. These are just all my Schwarzenegger stuff. Got some just DVDs, lenticular slips up top there. I got 6 Schwarzenegger steelbooks. These are just all the US steelbooks. I know there's some other foreign ones. Might get them at some point. I just haven't really focused on tracking them down. Got some DVDs, some other really cool slip covers for Terminator, and even got Predator. These are 3D. Genesis is 3D as well. Got some 4K in there as also. These are the rest of my Schwarzenegger Blu-rays, all my non-slip cover stuff. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of Schwarzenegger films that have slip covers unless it's really recent. But slip covers aren't that big a deal to me, so no big deal there. Except for these awesome VHS retro releases. I guess a lot of these are Mill Creek, and I'm not sure if there's any other ones, but I just picked up the 4 Schwarzenegger films just because I really wanted them in my collection. They look really awesome, and I was really happy to track down Last Action Hero. That one's been really hard to find, and I even had to have a friend over in Louisiana through Facebook send me Total Recall. So those are really cool. Got my holiday, mostly Christmas films already sectioned out because we are now in November and December's coming up, and I love watching Christmas films, especially with my wife, and my daughter's finally getting to the age where she's really enjoying, you know, these type of movies. So I'll have those sectioned out. Then we jump down the next shelf. I got my Marvel and DC animated movies. Looks like my mom still has Ant-Man. She and my dad have just watched it for the first time and they enjoyed it. Ant-Man's a good one, so waiting to get that one back, but it's all good. Got my, 24 now Bond films. Hopefully one day they re-release a matching cover art for Spectre. Love these films a lot. GoldenEye's definitely my favorite James Bond film, just because it came out at the time of me really getting into James Bond, and of course N64 made GoldenEye an instant hit. So let's see, we go down. We got my G Kids, all my Studio Ghibli, and then the rest of G Kids that I have. I know I'm still missing some films, but that's what I got right now. The rest of my anime stuff and DBZ. Of course, gotta love me some DBZ. And then we jump into the Disney stuff. These are the, you know, diamond editions with slips. And then everything else is just all the Disney Animation Studio stuff, along with Pixar. And then we get into just some other Pixar, some other weird things like Celebrating Mickey that just came out. I got this Disney nature films, a few of them. I'm still missing a couple more. Have a good section of the Disney Movie Club. I'm still missing about 12 more films of those. I just need to order them and just complete my collection. I will at some point here soon. Got the Buddies films, Space Buddies, you know, all Treasure Buddies, all that good stuff. I'm still missing like 3 more. My daughter likes these though. She's in the puppies and stuff, of course. And then we just get the rest of what I would call my Disney / family / kids films. These are just kind of what's mostly, obviously, definitely all PG films. Stuff that, you know, the kids can watch and you don't really have to supervise them or anything like that. You can, you know, feel comfortable with them watching these films. And then, let's see, skip these 2 shelves. These are just all the DVDs. I still have, some of my DVDs are actually a lot of the kids' DVDs are in my daughter's room just because they take up a lot of space, and I didn't really want to accommodate a lot of DVDs just because I'm the Blu Obsession, so I'm all about Blu-ray. But there's a lot of good films that are still on DVD that do not have Blu-ray releases yet, so you gotta have some. And then the rest of these 2 shelves here are all just the rest of my Blu-ray collection, A to Z still. I'm hopefully gonna find some time to break them out into genres. I'd like to do it that way. I just kind of got real late the other night and I just kind of left it as is. So anyway, that's just a really quick overview of how my collection looks right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig right into the pickups from the last 2 months and show you everything that I picked up and added to the collection, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, starting it off, these are some DVDs that I have currently in my daughter's room, so I pulled them real quick. Got Scared Shrekless, Looney Tunes Platinum Collection Volume 1. I already had Volume 2, so I'm just missing Volume 3. These go for like $25 or so on Amazon. I think I paid $6.99 or $5.99 at Half Price Books, along with Scared Shrekless. Muppets from Space, paid $4 for that, $3.99. And Princess Protection Program, just one of those Disney movies that I wanted to get for my daughter to watch. I think that was also $4. And okay, we'll go to the shelves now. Focus, there we go. I picked up, check this out, guys, the entire series collection of Parks and Rec. It normally sells for $102 or I think it was $102 at Best Buy. They had it on sale for $29.99 last Sunday, so I scooped that up. I have seen the whole show, but I want to rewatch it, and for 30 bucks, which is like, I don't know, man, that's a lot of savings, man. So I went ahead and picked it up. Picked up Party Down 1 and 2, seasons 1 and 2. That's a real funny show. I've seen it before. I wanted to revisit that. I think I picked up each season for $4 each at Half Price Books. Picked up Saved by the Bell, the complete series, at Walmart for 20 bucks. My wife really enjoys that show when she was younger, and so I picked it up for her, and I'll watch it with her, I'm sure. Got season 1 of SpongeBob for a whole $4 at Half Price Books because it's SpongeBob, and my daughter, I think, will get a kick out of that. Did pick up the entire collection series of the animated Ninja Turtles. I think I did pay like 40 bucks for that at Walmart, but I had to grab it because it was just too cool, and can't wait to watch that. And The Wild Thornberrys, the complete series on DVD, picked that up at Half Price Books for $12.99. My wife really enjoys that show when she was growing up, and so did I, so I picked that up. Just got some just off the wall stuff as far as TV shows for the month, and I had to pick this up because I just can't wait to watch it. It's like a documentary of Chris Farley with a bunch of great people in it. Picked that up on sale for like $7 on Amazon, so can't wait to watch that. Moving on, of course, I did pick up all 4 of these retro VHS slip editions of these Schwarzenegger films. T2 was one of them. I would have loved if they had even more Schwarzenegger films with these awesome releases. That's all we got so far. I don't know if there's some coming down the line or not, but picked all those up for anywhere from $5 to $7 each at Walmart. Did pick up Ant-Man and the Wasp and did get to watch it for the first time. Didn't see it in the theater. Really enjoyed it. It was just as good as the second one in my opinion. I'm sorry, as good as the first one, but really enjoyed Ant-Man and the Wasp. And we got another one of these DC animated movies that came out, Freedom Fighters, The Ray. I have actually yet to still watch pretty much any of these. Some of them I've seen bits and pieces of, but that one did come out, I believe, actually that might have even come out in August, but I picked it up here in September. And let's see, got a couple DVDs, also at Half Price Books. I picked up What a Girl Wants for my wife. I paid $1 for it, and so picked that up along with some other clearance DVDs. Farce of the Penguins. If you haven't seen that, it's like a make fun of March of the Penguins, but it's definitely not kid friendly, so beware, guys. Forces of Nature, got that for my wife as well for a whole $1. Along with Picture Perfect, got that for $1, and Raise Your Voice, got that for $1. So I went to a couple different Half Price Books over the last 2 months, just kind of popped in, grabbed a lot of clearance stuff. Also with What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That was a good movie when I was a kid. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but it used to come on TV a lot. So can't wait to watch that. I don't know if it has a Blu-ray release or not, but for $1, I'll buy it. Did upgrade the Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, and Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift on 4K. So all we're missing is Fast and Furious and Fast 5, and then we'll have the entire Fast and the Furious franchise on 4K. Yeah, had to make that upgrade. So that's that. Did pick up Dracula Untold. It was on sale at Best Buy the other day for 13 bucks or something. It's a 4K for 13 bucks, so I'm gonna check it out. Definitely upgraded Halloween 1978 on 4K. I do have a slip for it. If someone's missing the slip, let me know. I'll sell it to you real cheap because I don't care for the slip. But I know some people that ordered it online did not get a slip cover, so hit me up if you need a slip. Just put in the comments down below and I'll hook you up. Got Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again on 4K. I resisted and resisted, but my wife really wanted it and she wanted to see it, and I figured, hey, she's worth it. So picked it up for her on 4K, just because why would I buy it on Blu-ray when there's a 4K and I'll have to upgrade it again, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, picked up Meatballs, Bill Murray. I've never seen this film, but I really am looking forward to checking it out. Got it on sale for like $5. We'll do the kids stuff here in a minute. Oh, we missed one over here. I did pick up Bird Boy, The Forgotten Children. It's a G-Kids release. So I'll pick that up at Walmart, I believe. All right, now we'll jump down here. Got to get on my crouch down here. Ocean's 8 on 4K. I thought it was actually surprisingly good. Here's one of those crappy Nicolas Cage films, but you know me and my crappy Nicolas Cage films. Paid $2 for that on Blu-ray at Half Price Books. It was in clearance section, so only reason why I justified it. Picked up the first Purge on 4K. I haven't watched it yet, along with any of the other Purge movies, but now I own it, so I get to watch it whenever I want. Let's see, what are we missing here? Going down more shelves. Hey, look, crappy Nicolas Cage movie. Season of the Witch. I don't know if these movies are crappy. I just say that because Nicolas Cage does about 15 movies a year. Did pick up Sicario. Let's see the sequel here on 4K. I haven't watched it yet. Picked up Skyscraper on 4K. Have to admit, this was a lot better than I expected it to be. I actually really did enjoy it. Let's see. Got Snatched because I got it really cheap. I think at Half Price Books. Something Borrowed was one that my wife wanted. I think I got it on Amazon for, I don't know, less than $10. Did pick up Solo. I haven't seen it yet, but I picked it up on release day on 4K. Super Cop. I think I got this in the clearance section of Half Price Books for a couple bucks. Man, me and my Jackie Chan movies, I love them. I like Jackie Chan. Let's see. Then we got UHF. The good old Weird Al Yankovic. I haven't seen that in quite a while. I think the only time I've ever seen it was on VHS. So I picked that up. I found it used at Half Price Books, I believe. All right. Did pick up Celebrating Mickey. It's got all the little Mickey Mouse shorts on it. Can't wait to watch them. I'm sure my daughter will get it. Will like them a lot more than, mostly for the kids, of course. They got quite a few of the Disney Movie Club stuff this month, or the last 2 months. Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, The Love Bug, Herbie Rides Again, Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, and Herbie Goes Bananas. Just trying to get the collection complete, of course, and I can't wait to watch them, really. Piglet's Big Movie just came out, and Pooh's Grand Adventure. So we got some more Winnie the Pooh on Blu-ray, finally. The Strongest Man in the World, and then we got Escape to Witch Mountain and A Return to Witch Mountain, which I didn't even know these movies existed because I always thought there was this Race to Witch Mountain with Dwayne Johnson, but cool. They're on Blu-ray, so I picked them up. Spooky Buddies, that one came with a cool lenticular slipcover that I don't plan on keeping, so have that as well. If anybody needs it, let me know. Let's see. Then the rest of the kids' movies here. Picked up Alpha and Omega. It's Half Price Books. Actually, all these are half price, I believe. The Ant Bully. Camp Nowhere with Christopher Lloyd. Got Happy Feet. Had Happy Feet 2 for a long time, but I never had the first one. So picked that up. Did get Hotel Transylvania on 4K. I do like those movies. I haven't watched the third one yet, but my wife has, and I think she says pretty good. Let's see, picked up The Muppets Take Manhattan on Blu-ray, and then Muppet Treasure Island and The Great Muppet Capper, which I watched Muppet Treasure Island multiple times as a kid, and so glad to have that on Blu-ray. Unfortunately, it's like a 2-pack thing, but that's all right. That's the only way to get it, then fine. And last but not least, I believe we have another movie I picked up for my daughter. Got it really cheap at half price. It might have been on the clearance section. I think there's also a sequel, but I think she's already watched it. So anyway, that looks like I covered everything. So I did count it while I was between filming here, and I think it's just at 60 pickups. So, all right, guys, there you have it. So don't forget to watch my last video where I am going to be doing a Q&A. First time on this channel. You can ask me any question you want about my collection, about me, about the channels, whatever you want to ask. Just ask a question on there. I've already had some great questions submitted. Make sure to put the question in the comments of that video, because I want to kind of keep them all grouped together. So that way when I film the video and I'm going to read them live to you guys and answer the questions, that all the questions will be there so I don't miss any of you guys. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed. Guys, hit the like button if you like this video and if you like the content on this channel. And yeah, so I'll probably bring to, so basically since I rearranged my entire collection, of course, I was kind of right in the middle of my Blu Obsession library collection series. I'm not exactly sure the direction I'm going to take it from here, since I kind of did some splitting up of the alphabetized system that I had before. So I don't know if I'm going to kind of still continue it that way, or if I might revamp the Blu-ray collection series, library series in a new direction. Haven't thought it through yet, but I'm going to bring to you guys some good content either way. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll catch you guys on the next one.